Bubble wrap, bubble wrap. That shit's everywhere you look. My God. Oh, what have we here, governor? Well, let's see. This is this. With a modification or two. I did add a voltage protection diode between 9 volt and ground. See that little area that's open beneath the 6.8K resistor over there? There's one of those in there. And there is also, between the 200U caps, there is a 2.2 nanofarad snubber cap to help take out noise, because I'm planning on running this on a power supply alone. First transistor, you can see there's some twisted legs because this is laid out for a CBE pinout transistor, and I've got some of the actual original 2N3931s still, so I had to twist the base and collector on it to make it match this particular layout. If you look over here, you'll see you can see the diode that I added, the protection diode. And you can also see the little cap that I had added. And a repair I had to do because my dumbass went and connected a couple things wrong earlier. And I had to fix it. You might notice there's one up there too, see? But anyways, this is the heathkit TA28 revisited. I mean, I did this circuit many years ago, and someone built one on Aaron's do-it-yourself stop boxes for him. Brain's dead at the moment, can't remember who. Shout out to them anyway. And they said they were getting this weird behavior where their tone controls were working backwards, and yes, it does that. I just confirmed it. There's also a range of bias settings that you can set it at where this thing will work. We'll see if we can get into that too. Let me get the obligatory roll of solder up here to kind of hold this thing up in place. Alright. First things first, I'm going to turn it off real quick so you can hear what it sounds like. Alright. Typical. Aren't you glad I'm tuning my guitar while you're waiting, sitting here going, Pink, what the fuck? Put this thing back over there. All right, I'm going to turn it on now. I'm going to turn my treble control down. Watch what happens. Up all the way. It's definitely working backwards. But it cleans up right. Neck pickup, tone control all the way up. Listen what happens when I turn it down. It gets fuzzier and treblier. pedal all the way down on the guitar. As I turn it up, it gets muted. Let's see what the voltages are reading, because I haven't even checked that shit yet. Let's leave the guitar there and kind of let it feed back slowly into an annoying roar until someone complains or I stop it. Whichever comes first. Could be either around here. You never know. This is kind of an interesting place to live. Alright, shut the fuck up now. Turn it off your gain. Now you gotta be quiet for a minute. The adults are talking. Alright, so we're going to stick this motherfucker here. The black one goes in the hole. Now we're going to check Q1, collector. Let's see what the voltage reads. Collector, I'm reading 0.65 volts. Oops, hang on. Bass, I'm reading 0.66 volts. Emitter, I'm reading 0.14 volts. Q2. Collector, I'm reading 1.22 volts. Interesting that that's tattooed on the back of my hand. Bass. Oh, actually, excuse me. Emitter on Q2. Emitter on Q2 is 1.22. Bass is 0.65. Collector is 0.42. There's a few bias points you can run this thing at where it'll fire. We'll bring it in where it first comes on. Real blatty, shitty distortion. I'm gonna give it just a little. It doesn't like that bias. Let's see what this voltage is reading. It's an insurrection, I tell you. That's what it is. It's a bad guitar chord. Let's see here. All right, so again, collector, 3.57. So the higher voltage sounds worse. 2.28, 1.69. 4.5, well, 4.25, 4.25, whatever. 3.57, 4.24. So yeah, that don't sound good. But here's another fuzz point. As you see, it cuts off again. But there's a sweet spot. Where the fuzz is a little bit muted. And that's where it occurs, the weird anomaly. That's my tone control down. Oops, I lost it again. That sounds pretty good. Turn the tone control up. The tone control definitely gives it more treble when it's all the way down. That seems to be right about where the sweet spot is here. So let's put the Les Paul down for a second and see what the voltage says. 0.97, 0.85, 0.33. And that's going collector, base emitter. Q2, 1.5. 0.97, 1.19. So I'm going to say that this is an anomaly of this particular weird-ass circuit. And I think the build is actually fine because the only place this really wants to fire and sound good is right around 1.25 to 1.5 volts. So I think it's all good. It's actually not a bad sounding little unit. I'm going to put it on for a second here and juice this thing with a little distortion because it sounds great at distortion. I'm going to turn the tone control down. Turn it down, the guitar, and see what happens. Cleans up pretty good. Turn the distortion on the amp back down. I think it needs just a tiny bit less. So it's a cool circuit. Thanks for checking it out. Don't you love my rock and roll glasses hair? Stupid pedal tricks out of here. Bang!